Good morning, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I pray that everyone is having a glorious morning and will continue to have a glorious day. Baby, this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Baby, are you commanding your day? Are you speaking your positive affirmations? I pray that you are. Because, baby, when you do that, you set the tone for your day. Baby, you set the atmosphere. You setting yourself up for success. It's right there. Command your day. Say your positive affirmations. And y'all, this morning I'm doing it a little different because God, He gives you, today is a new day. And every new day every day He gives you, it's a day of newness, a new beginning. So this morning, when I got up, typically I listen to singing. But this morning, I listened to the Bible app, and it was in Genesis, started with Genesis. And when God said, let it be, let it be. So, I was listening to Genesis, and I just began to start commanding my day. I began to start speaking, Lord, let this day be a day of peace, a day of prosperity, a day of joy. Commanding my day, let it be, Lord. He said, speak the words. Speak it out of your mouth. You have power in your mouth. Your tongue is powerful. Speak life, baby. Speak life. Today I come to tell somebody that God is going to speak to that storm in your life. He's going to speak to that storm in your life. Baby, the winds are going to have to cease. The storm is going to have to cease. Peace be still. Peace be still. All right, y'all. I'm gonna read from whereby Jesus calmed the storm, and it says that day at evening, Jesus said to his followers, "Come with me across the lake." So they left the crowd behind and went with Jesus in the boat he was already in. There were also other boats that went with him. A very bad wind came up on the lake. The waves were coming over the side and into the boat, and it was almost full with water. Jesus was inside the boat, sleeping with his head on a pillow. Honey, he was resting. No worries. The followers went and woke him up. They said, "Teacher, don't you care about us? We're going to drown." Jesus stood up and gave a command to the wind and the water. He said, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind stopped and the lake calmed. He said to his followers, "Why are you afraid, ye of little faith?" They were very afraid and asked each other, "What kind of man is this?" What kind of man is this? Even the wind and the water obey him. Baby, that's what God is going to do for you. That's what God is going to do for you. He's going to command the things that have been raging in your life to stop, to cease. The people around you, they're going to want to know more about this God that you serve. God is speaking to the things that's trying to cause chaos in your life. He's going to cause it to stop suddenly, immediately. The same way he spoke to the wind and he spoke to the waters. He's speaking to the situations in your life. Trust God. See, y'all, with this faith, the faith walk is levels to it. Is levels to it. Some people have little faith that it's about the size of a mustard seed, and that's okay. Some people have faith, baby, that move mountains. And you want to get from that mustard seed type faith to that moving mountains size faith. But you know what? No matter where you at in between, God still got you. He still got you. Y'all know when we say in our positive affirmations, we talk about staying committed to the growth, to the personal growth, even with faith, that faith that grows. It's like the speed speed monitor. It goes like this right here. Our gas monitor, it goes like that. The faith monitor, that's how it goes. And you want it to keep curving around, getting greater and greater and greater. The more we lean into God, and this is the lessons that life lessons that I have learned. The more that we lean into God, the more that our faith curves around. Let me say that again. The more that we lean into God, the more that our faith leans around. It curves around. It becomes greater. Those disciples, don't you know, they might have had little faith while they was out on when they started out on their boat. But I promise you, I truly believe that as they exited the boat, they had greater faith. They had greater faith that was curving around, that it was getting greater. And God, see, we go deeper in Him, but He's so deep, He's so wide that we're always learning, we're always going deeper in Him. And so our faith is always curving. I think the way I look at it is that faith curve is never ending. It's right there. It's right there. God, He's changing. He's changing your life. He's changing the course of your life. That, baby, the path is going to be straight. The path is going to be clear. Where it was all over the place, God is making adjustments in your life on your behalf. He's making the adjustment. What we say and what we know is God is working behind the scenes for you. He's working behind the scenes for me. He's working it out in our favor. He's working it out for our good. God, He's working all things out for our good. He knows. He knows what's best for us. He knows. And I'm glad that God is all knowing. But yes, God, He's causing the situations in your life to cease suddenly, immediately, instantly. To God be the glory. Yeah, we have to be so careful to give God the glory, to give God the praise, to give God the honor each and every day of our lives. We have to be so careful to give it to Him, because this is what I say. Without God, I'm nothing. But with Him and through Him, I know, it ain't that I think I can. I know I can achieve all things. All things. I don't know why my phone want to be shaky this morning, but to God be the glory. He's shaking things up this morning. To God be the glory. But yes, God, He's working it out. He's giving us new life, y'all. New life. Trust God's divine process. Trust His divine process. God, He's working things out, and He's changing things immediately, instantly, suddenly. He's doing it just for you. He's doing it just for me. God, He knows us. He knows all about us. He knows our heart. He knows our heart desires. It's right there. Baby God, he already knows all about you. No worries. No worries. God got you. God got you. And He's working all things out in your favor. Continue to trust God. Continue to lean and depend on God. To continue to make God your all in all. God know. Let me tell somebody something. God know that you're not perfect. See, yes, you are His divine masterpiece. He created you. He know all about you. And He know that you're not perfect. Rest in God, baby. Rest in God and enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. He gave you life so you could have life and life more abundantly. Start truly enjoying life. It's right there. God wants to see you smile a little bit more. He wants to see you laugh more. He wants to see you with that light turned up on bright, high beam for His glory. It's right there. Keep letting your light shine for the glory of God. Keep letting your light shine. All right, y'all. I just want to come on this morning and declare and decree this morning, that God, He's doing it suddenly in your life, instantly, immediately. God is turning things around. He's turning it around. He's causing the storm to cease. He's causing the things that's been causing an uproar in your life to be cut off immediately, instantly, suddenly. It's right there. God causing your faith to curve on around to that type of faith that moves mountains. It's right there. The type of faith that moves mountains. That type of faith that when everything around you is so chaotic and so crazy, but yet you still able to keep a high level of faith because you know God got me. God got me no matter what's going on. God got me. You know, a lot of times when we was just starting out on this journey, you could tell we would be so tense and so upset. Well, not upset, but so tense and so un, un not at ease that you really tense up. That you could see it on your face. But now when trials come your way, things happen, you able to relax. You're not easily moved or shaken. That's what I was looking for. You're not easily moved or shaken by what you see because you know that God, He's watching. He's watching. He's all knowing. He sees all. He knows all. And that He will not allow any weapon to prosper. They may be formed, but they'll never prosper. And you're able to rest in Him. You're able to rest in God, knowing He got me. Knowing. See, when you know God ain't never failed you, it's right there. You can look back over your life and you can look at this situation, that situation, other situations, and you still come back to the same thing. God ain't never failed me, and He never will. His word cannot return void. It's right there. God is working all things out for your good. God's going to do it instantly. He's going to do it suddenly. He's going to do it immediately. He's going to stop the things that has been causing turmoil in your life. The things that has been had your life seem like upside down. The same way he spoke to the wind, the same way that he spoke to the waters. He's speaking to the situations in your life. And you know what? Thank you, Holy Spirit, for allowing me just to ride. He's saying, speak the same way he told me to speak this morning. Speak life, baby. Speak life. Speak life. When the words come out of your mouth, make sure that, baby, you speak in life. That you speak in life. Your words are powerful. Your words are powerful. Speak life, baby, over every situation in your life. And it might not even be a situation that you're speaking about. Just make sure everything that you speak out of your mouth is life. It's right there. All right, y'all. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, out of your day to watch this video. Y'all, God, He's doing a new thing. New beginnings, new life is yours. Baby, we're growing, we're maturing. It's right there. God, He's making all things new in our lives. Trust God. Continue to lean on God. He got you, and He will never lead you astray. He will never lead you astray. And God always going to be right there by your side, right there by your side, because He abides on the inside of you. He right there with you, baby. He right there. Continue to trust God. Continue. Good morning. Continue to walk with Him. Lean on Him. Trust in Him. Making God your all in all, your everything is right there. Because, y'all, one thing that I know is that can't nobody else add not another day, another hour, another second to my life but God. Can't nobody else take another day from me but God. He got the power in His hands. That's why I make Him my everything, my all in all. God abides there. God abides there. That's His place, and His place alone. To God be the glory. As I always say, baby, hold your head up. Keep a smile on your face. God gave you life this morning, didn't He? He gave you life this morning. So that means you have purpose, baby. Keep smiling. Keep shining. And as you're smiling and shining, and as you got your head up, not in a prideful way, but in an honoring way, because God has blessed you to see another day full of new opportunities, new beginnings. Get out there and make a difference in somebody else's life. God got you. And so on that note, won't you have somebody else to brighten their day, to lift them up, to cause them to live again, to dream again, to hope again, to love again. It's right there. Get out there and make a difference in somebody else's life. All right, y'all. I shall see y'all again tomorrow if it be the Lord's will. Blessings.